must return to your universe. I must have my captain back. I shall operate the transporter. You have 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
For that time, I have something to say. How long before the Hulkin prediction of galactic revolt is realized?
Approximately 240 years.
The inevitable outcome?
The Empire shall be overthrown, of course.
The illogic of waste, Mr. Spock. Waste of lives, potential, resources, time. I submit to you that your empire is illogical because it cannot endure. I submit that you are illogical to be a willing part of it.
You have 1 minute and 23 seconds.
If change is inevitable, predictable, beneficial, doesn't logic demand that you be a part of it?
One man cannot summon the future.
But one man can change the present. Be the captain of this enterprise, Mr. Spock. Find a logical reason for sparing the Hulkins and make it stick. Push till it gives. You can defend yourself better than any man in the fleet.
Captain, get in the chamber!
What about it, Spock?
A man must also have the power.
In my cabin is a device that will make you invincible.
Indeed.
What'll it be? Past, future, tyranny or freedom? It's up to you.
It is time.
In every revolution, there's one man with a vision.
Captain Kirk, I shall consider it.
What'd you do to my transport?
What the devil's going on, Mr. Spock?
It is agreeable to see you again, Captain.
Wait till I get back.
It appears you were temporarily interchanged with counterparts from a parallel universe. Most of the crew is unaware of these events. I was able to...
I know what happened, Spock. I want to know why. Who's responsible?
The ion storm created a transporter irregularity, resulting in a transposition of the landing party's quantum wave signatures. Chief Kyle was at the controls. He has been disciplined.
He better have been. Mr. Scott.
Sir.
Check the transporter relays, make sure this doesn't happen again.
Aye.
I trust the Hulkins have been dealt with. Apparently, I have to do everything myself, don't I? Kirk to bridge. Is the Hulkin capital city in firing range?
Coming around again in 4 minutes, sir.
Good. On my way.
Welcome back, Captain.
See you in my quarters.
Captain on the bridge.
Lieutenant, get the Hulkins on screen. Where's my navigator?
Captain, Mr. Chekhov.
Ensign Chekhov, return to your station immediately.
It is merciful of you to forgive Mr. Chekhov after his assassination attempt. I agree that the agony booth made a sufficient impression.
What's the holdup, Lieutenant? Do you have them?
Counselor Tharn, standing by.
Your time has run out. I'm tired of playing with you.
This is no game, Captain Kirk.
Oh no, it's not. You have 30 seconds to relinquish your dilithium crystals, or this face is the last one you'll see.
That would be most unwise, Captain. But we're prepared to die to protect what we hold dear.
Have it your way. Start the countdown. Ready, phasers. Wait. Load photon torpedo tubes. Full spread.
Captain, the Hulkins have no planetary defense grid. A torpedo barrage is unnecessary. The radiation fallout would likely annihilate the entire population.
Likely. Fitting, isn't it? An example to all who defy the Empire.
Captain, if I may. Logic dictates that the survival of the Hulkan civilization could prove profitable for the Empire for many years to come. You could be the first to set the precedent of diplomacy that could yield long-term benefits. I would recommend lesser measures.
You've given me much to think about, Mr. Spock. Fire. Space, the final conquest. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission: to discover and subjugate strange new worlds, to advance our dominion and vanquish all who stand against us, to conquer the galaxy for the glory of the Empire.
First Officer's personal log. Captain Kirk has annihilated the Hulkan people, and I was unable to prevent it. I find myself torn between loyalty to the Empire and the logic which predicts its inevitable demise.
Status report.
All torpedoes impacted, Captain. The Hulkan cities have been destroyed.
Thank you, Jones.
My name's Smith, sir.
Mr. Spock, would you mind telling me what just happened? Since when do you question Imperial orders?
I merely pointed out the obvious advantages of an alternate course of action, which you elected to ignore.
Uhura, contact Starfleet. Let them know that I have completed the mission. Notify them that strip mining of the planet's dilithium can proceed. Also, make note of Mr. Spock's objection.
Aye, sir.
Ensign Chekhov reporting. Captain, I wish to thank you for permitting me to resume my duties.
I trust you've learned your lesson, Ensign?
Yes, sir.
Good. Take him back to the Agony booth.
But Captain!
I changed my mind.
But sir, you said...
I changed my mind! Lieutenant, have Mr. Leslie report to the navigation station.
Aye, sir. Captain?
Security control will do.
I'm reading additional detonations beneath the planet's crust.
What sort of detonations?
It looks like our torpedo barrage triggered a reaction in the planet's dilithium strata. The crystal lattices are being destroyed.
Here's your electric charges, Captain. No doubt planted by the Hulkans.
Kirk, to transporter room. Scotty, beam as many dilithium crystals as possible directly to the cargo bay immediately.
Captain, with all these explosions, there's no way to get a lock. And besides, the transported circuits are still damaged from the tide.
Don't need excuses, Mr. Scott. I need solutions. Are you capable of providing them?
I'll get right on it, sir.
The dilithium was rigged to explode. Why didn't you detect that?
Captain, I advised against this course of action. The logical decision was to...
You're not paid to lecture me in logic, Mr. Spock. You're paid to do your job.
I believe I am, sir.
I'll be in my quarters.
Lieutenant.
Commander, don't look at me. The captain's enemies aren't around long, and I don't intend to be one of them. Commander, 3 Andorian vessels dropping out of warp just outside the system.
Computer, analysis of approaching ships.
Working. Kamari-class battle cruisers. Armaments, 180-degree particle cannons. Hull composition, duranium alloy.
Top of the line.
We're receiving a transmission from the Andorians. They say they witnessed the destruction of the Hulkans. And they no longer recognize the authority of the Terran Empire.
It has begun.
What has?
Revolution, Lieutenant. Revolution.
What's wrong?
I'll tell you what's wrong. What's wrong has pointed ears and a knack for insubordination. Spock's been the best first officer I could ever hope for. What's he playing at?
Bridge to Captain Kirk.
Speak of the devil. Captain here.
Captain, long-range sensors detect Andorian rebels on an intercept course. Their armaments...
If they make any aggressive moves, destroy them. Kirk out.
Captain, the Andorian government will not...
Once again, offering your opinion when none is requested. Destroy them.
I will not.
Right, Spock. You're angling for something. What is it you want? What did that imposter offer you?
What he offered me, Captain, is something you cannot give.
I was right. The whole galaxy has gone crazy. What happened while I was gone? The imposter's obviously been in my chair. Where else has he been?
The actions taken against the Hulkans have been illogical. They shall likely serve as a catalyst which may jeopardize the Empire's very survival. There is, however, a path to the future, but that future may not involve our present command.
Spock. We had a good run, you and I. No. No!
James!
What's wrong with it? Why isn't it working?
I don't know.
Why isn't it working? Security detail to my quarters. Belay that order. Kirk to Farrell.
Farrell here, sir.
Send 2 of my personal guards to my cabin on the double.
On the double, sir.
And keep this channel secure. Kirk out.
What are you gonna do?
To put an end to this insanity once and for all. Why? Worried about me?
I am the captain's woman.
You are, aren't you?
Always.
Come.
Captain.
Escort me to the bridge. We're taking Commander Spock into custody.
Sir?
Do you have a hearing problem, mister?
No, sir.
Wait for me. I'll be back in an hour.
Commander, what the Captain's asking for, it's not possible.
Mr. Scott, I must speak with you. Off the record.
Sir?
When you were in the other reality, what did you see?
I saw weakness, Commander.
Perhaps what you saw was peace. Is that possible, Mr. Scott?
Commander, that kind of talk will only lead to one place, the the agony booth.
You speak of weakness. But the true weakness lies within the Terran Empire. It is held together by tenuous bonds of fear. The destruction of the Hulkan civilization will serve as the final straw for the outer colonies. Insurrection was inescapable, but it has now been accelerated. We cannot survive a full-scale rebellion. But the peace that you witnessed over there is not impossible in our reality as well.
Mr. Spock, what you're saying, it's
Mutiny.
Captain's log supplemental. Something happened during my time away from the Enterprise. Commander Spock has become emboldened to seek the captain's chair, but he's questioned my orders for the final time. Spock, you're under arrest. Where's my science officer?
I don't know, sir.
Where's Mr. Spock?
I believe he's in the transporter room, Captain.
Good girl. Phasers at the ready.
I would not want to be Mr. Spock right now.
I'm not even sure I want to be on this ship.
Where's Mr. Spock? Captain, where's Mr. Spock? What did you witness, crewman? Let's try this again. Mr. Spock is a traitor, and I want to know where he is. Take him to sick bay. Let McCoy reason with him. All hands, this is the captain. First Officer Spock has mutinied and fled the bridge. He's to be incapacitated on sight and placed under arrest. The crewman who accomplishes this will be promoted 2 steps in grade. Kirkout.
I suggest you put down your weapon, laddie.
Doctor, another dose.
I've never used this much before. I wonder what'll happen.
Captain, he's of no value dead.
Is it your day, is it? Dr. McCoy is really enjoying this. Unless you want him to continue. Where's Mr. Spock?
He was headed to auxiliary control with Mr. Scott.
It's all yours, Doctor.
Yes, sir. And give that traitor itself a slap for me when you catch him, Jim.
Kirk to Sulu. Security Chief Sulu, come in.
Sulu here.
Take a team to auxiliary control. Apprehend Mr. Spock and Lieutenant Commander Scott. Lethal force is authorized.
Lethal force, Captain? There'll likely be casualties on both sides.
Then take Chekhov and put him in front. Kirk out.
I've got to go.
Oh, don't be such a party pooper, Hikaru.
I'm serious. It's not often the captain gives anyone a second chance, and I intend to take it. Besides, with Spock and Scott out of the way, guess who's next in line for first officer?
Of course. And you'll give me that commendation?
I told you I would, didn't I? Same time next week?
Always. You know you're my favorite.
I've locked out bridge control, transferred navigation helm and long-range communications to us.
Seal off the armory. Secure as many decks as possible.
Aye, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. Broadcast this recording on all ship channels.
Phasers. They're only set to stun.
Murder is the way of the Empire. The way of the Captain. A way that must change. Join us, Mr. Chekhov. Be a part of the future, not of the past.
Status report.
The Andorian vessels have entered orbit, sir. They're charging weapons.
Sound general quarters, ready main phaser vent.
They're demanding we surrender, Captain.
That was a warning shot across our bow. Shields are holding.
Warning shot. Cowards. Lock onto their lead ship and fire.
Captain?
I said fire!
Aye, sir. Weapons are locked out.
Locked out from where?
Attention, crew of the ISS Enterprise. This is First Officer Spock. By now, you are aware of the annihilation of the peaceful Hulkan people.
Lieutenant, kill that broadcast.
This action has served only to hasten the fall of the Terran Empire. A civilization built upon a legacy of violence and terror.
Kill that broadcast!
Cannot survive. The time has come to embrace a new vision. A vision of equality, of morality, of galactic peace. A philosophy based upon infinite diversity, infinite combinations. This future is within our reach, but not under our present command. Join me. Together we shall be the architects of our own future.
Captain's log supplemental. The Andorians are seeking vengeance for the Hulkans, and First Officer Spock is a traitor to me and the Empire. I will not lose the Enterprise.
Our shields won't hold forever, Commander.
Sir, she said she needed to speak with you.
She poses no threat.
Commander, we need to get to Captain Kurt's quarters, quickly.
Lieutenant Moreau, it would be extremely unwise to...
Damn it, Mr. Spock. I can help. Just come with me. Please.
Mr. Scott, encode a message to the Andorians. Inform them that we have control of the Enterprise, and we are prepared to join their cause. I shall return momentarily.
Or you won't return at all.
This action has served only to hasten the fall of the Terran
Shut off that damn recording!
Civilization built upon a legacy of violence and terror.
Sir, the Andorians are powering down their weapons.
I'm detecting a transmission from auxiliary control, Captain. We're swimming for peace.
The hell we are. Where's Mr. Leslie?
Mr. Leslie didn't report for duty, sir.
We'll get someone up here to cover his shift. I want a navigator! I want one now!
Join me.
So this is
Together
it!
we shall be the architects
This is what I've got to work with!
I can navigate the Enterprise, sir. Whatever you want.
ISS Enterprise. This is First Officer
Set a course for Starbase 34, maximum
By now
warp.
you are aware of the annihilation of the peaceful Vulcan people.
I'm sorry, Captain.
This
The
action
controls aren't
is
responding. I tried. I can't.
You can't! You say you can pilot my ship. You can't even get us out of orbit!
Navigation has been rerouted to auxiliary control. There's nothing I can do.
Lieutenant, you're relieved of your commission. Report to the brig.
Captain, it's not her fault.
I said report to the brig!
That's enough.
We found him unconscious on deck 8, sir. Check out for the other men.
But not under our present command. Join me. Together we shall be the architects of our own future. Attention crew
Resume
of
the
the
post.
ISS Enterprise. This is First Officer Spock. By now you are aware of the annihilation
Am I not
of the peaceful
merciful?
Vulcan people. This action is served
Sulu,
to
you've got the
hasten
con.
fall of the Terran Empire. A civilization
I want control of my ship.
legacy of violence
Or it's the booth for the lot of you!
cannot survive. The time has come to embrace a new vision. A vision of equality, of morality, of galactic peace. A philosophy based upon infinite diversity, infinite
What are you looking at?
combinations.
You heard the captain.
The future is within
Get to
our
work.
reach, but not under our present command.
I was hoping you'd come back during my shift.
Oh, you're happy to see me?
Always.
The device of which the other captains spoke, I presume. I am surprised Captain Kirk did not use it on me.
Oh, he tried.
Fascinating.
James met an alien scientist at the Starfleet Penal Colony on Tantalus 5. He pillaged her laboratory after he dispensed with her, and he stole this device. One touch, and your problems are over, Mr. Spock. This will change everything.
You would see me use this device on him?
I would.
But you are the captain's woman.
Yes. But not this captain.
No revolution can succeed using the same methods which failed in the previous one.
Commander. Spock. Please find a way. A way to send me where he went.
I cannot.
Please.
It is not within my power. But you can make a difference here.
All clear, sir.
We're outside. Captain Kirk to Mr. Spock. Captain Kirk to Mr. Spock. Mr. Spock, come in, please.
Spock here.
Commander, there's no reason we can't talk about this like civilized men. I've listened to your logic and I find it compelling. There's merit in what you say, Spock. I see the potential for change. Opportunity to better the Empire. Spock, I have the bridge. You have auxiliary control. Who makes the next move?
What do you propose?
We meet somewhere neutral. Half an hour. Deck 5, Officer's Lounge. No weapons, no tricks. Just you and I. We've had many successes together, Spock. I know we can work this out.
Very well. Half an hour.
You don't actually trust him, do you?
Of course not.
It's some kind of setup. Why play his game?
If there is any hope for the Empire to change, I must give Captain Kirk the opportunity to do so as well. Captain?
Commander. No weapons.
I've considered our game while you were away. Bishop to Queen's level 2.
Knight takes Bishop.
You have left your king vulnerable.
As have you. Seems we're at a stalemate. Spock, you can't win. What's your next move? Kill me, take command of the Enterprise? There are a dozen starships out there, all loyal to the Empire.
As am I. But the Empire as it stands today is at a crossroads. Eventually, all kings are vulnerable.
He put these thoughts into that Vulcan head of yours, didn't he? That other captain. Spock. After all we've been through, all we've accomplished, earned for ourselves, you would trust a stranger from another universe?
I believe I would. That captain had a vision of an imminent future which you failed to see.
Then you're an even bigger fool than I imagined. Your mutiny ends right here and now. You didn't really think I'd let you walk out of here, did you? And now it comes to this. Checkmate.
Perhaps not. Mr. Scott has implemented a level 3 energy dampening field on this deck. Yet another act of treachery which proves once again why your command must come to an end.
Report! The tectonic explosions are destabilizing the planet's orbit!
We've run simulations of dilithium generator strata in the chem lab. I've seen this sort of thing before.
The Andorian ships have broken orbit and gone to warp, sir.
They've got the right idea, lad. Put some distance between us and that planet.
There's the human side. I always knew you'd kill me to get the captain's chair. You're no better than the rest of us.
Captain Kirk, the future is coming. You are the past. I offer this crew an alternative.
This crew? This crew? They don't need alternatives. They're pawns. Pawns need a king. They serve for my conquests, my victories. You think they're smart enough to follow you? They're mine. I can use them, break them, send them to their own slaughter. Now thank me for it! This crew? This crew? They don't need alternatives. They're pawns. Pawns need a king. They serve for my conquests, my victories. You think they're smart enough to follow you? They're mine. I can use them, break them, send them to their own slaughter. Now thank me for it! You double-crossing, half-breed traitor!
James T. Kirk, you are hereby relieved of command.
Let go of me! Do you realize what you're doing?
I do.
You're a coward, Spock. You don't even have the guts to execute us like a real leader.
This shuttlecraft is at your disposal. I recommend setting a course to the nearest habitable system. You have sufficient supplies to last until then.
You think that changes anything? So you've taken control of one ship, so what? What now? Peace? Freedom? The Empire will hunt you down like the mangy dog that you are.
Perhaps, but I must try.
You won't get away with this, Spock. You're just one man.
In every revolution, there is one man with a vision.
Who told you that?
You did. Commander, status report.
All decks reporting in, Captain. The Hulk and survivors are safely on board.
Shuttlecraft Galileo is leaving sensor range.
James T. Kirk chose his path. It is time we chose ours. Warp 2, Ensign.
Heading, sir?
Forward.